Oh, Cherise, what can you say about Cherise? She just lit up the room when she came in. She always had the consumer's best interests at heart. She could always make something good out of a tough situation. She was really a blessing to have here and have as a friend. And Cherise, we miss you and we love you, and God bless.
There's a bunch of them.
What do you remember about Louis?
Louis is a great, great man. I mean, he seems like he's a big old bear, but he's just a big old teddy bear. But he's a fine. I mean, he's a good. He's a great friend, and he's a good man to be with. And also, if you need help, he's always there. You know, he's always there. If he's there, I mean, that's good. I mean.
Cherise was a nice person. When I went up to Ventures to work, she always came out and checked on me, what I was doing. And I miss her.
One, I think Megan was an angel. I think she had a lot of respect for other people here.
I like to remember Kathy Gates at Strawberry Music Festival. She was always so much fun. And Cherise, she was just the sweetest lady you'd ever meet. And Louis, I just adored that man. He was just the nicest man you could ever meet. And Megan is just a sweet gal. She would always tell you straight up how she felt, and I always appreciated that. Let's see. Oh, and Harry was just the best driver.
Especially Harry.
What did you like about him?
I miss him.
Richard was very determined. Anything he wanted to do, he would just sort of do it. He was one of those real quiet people. They'd sit there, but by golly, if he wanted your attention, he was going to get it. I remember him, didn't matter who it was, staff, consumer, somebody come in the door, he would go over there and say hello in his way and greet them and just be including himself in the conversation that was going on, and then he would grab you by the arm and take you to the door and say bye-bye. He wanted to go. He loved to just go and be outside all the time.
I have a lot of good memories about Louis. Louis was somebody that you could always count on to be there. He was funny. He had a lot of really exciting stories about when he worked in construction, like at Early Intake, and he knew all kinds of stories about people all over the county, and everybody knew him and thought highly of him. I know I really miss him, and it's a loss for us to not have Louis in our lives.
Oh, do you know
Ellen Higer? Do you have any memory about her?
Yeah, she's a good friend. I mean, she's a good boulder, and she's good person to talk to, you know what I mean? You're just a good friend.
I'd like to say something about Elma Wiley. She was in my advocate group. She didn't come to a program as much as I was hoping that she would, but when she did come, I had a music class, and she one day was in my music class, and she got out her little player piano thing, turned it on, and started singing at the top of her lungs. I don't know if she was playing notes or anything, but it all went together, and it was so cool to hear her do that, and I miss that. And that's the one special thing that I remember about her.
Harry Huddleston, he was one of the bus drivers here, and I was kind of shocked and surprised that I had no idea he wasn't feeling that well when he passed away, because he used to catch the watch bus, and he was sometimes the driver on that bus, and I knew him quite well. Same as with Louis, and think of him often.
Well, Megan is a sweet girl. And she was excited at our group home. And she was was her best self. And as he was, even if you're in the lowest to try that out. And so she's a lot.
Kathy Gates, she's a one of a kind, I guess. She's a wild, but she's calm. I mean, she's cool. I mean, she likes to have her civil work once in a while, but that's all right. Anybody got to have a sort of civil work once in a while, but that's just good. That's good old days. So Kathy's a good friend. So.
When I think about Cherise, I think back to the very first day that I met her, and it was really wonderful because she came to do a trial day at Ventures, and I was helping out at Ventures, and she came in, and with this, of course, everybody knows her fabulous smile and those bright eyes of hers, and I started talking about the schedule, and she totally got it, which immediately forced me to get on the phone to Tom Essex, and he was in Supported Living, and beg him to let me have her adventures because I knew she was going to be so perfect, and I convinced him. It took me a couple of hours to convince him, and I think I even bought him lunch so Cherise could be with us at Ventures, and she was perfect.
Megan was a really nice lady. She used to be very friendly to me, but now since she's gone, I'm really upset. Thank you. She was my girlfriend.
Who?
Megan was.
Oh. What do you remember about her?
Happy memories.
Anything else?
What do you remember about Manuel?
He was a very nice guy.
Kathy Gates was a nice person to work with. She taught me how to budget and made sure she helped me get my bills paid. She was a nice, wonderful person.
Trish is a very good friend, and she's fine to be with, and she's a good helper from watch, and she's so special to everybody else, what I think of, and that's what one of them.
Kind of like a grandmother. I kind of adopted her as a grandma. She always wanted pretty things, and I kind of made that happen for her. I did go to see her in the hospital, and the next day she passed away, and broke my heart, but I really loved the time that I was with her. I really, really loved it.
Talk about sports at Special Olympics, because she did some of it. I think it was basketball or floor hockey, one of those two. She was playing with us. It was last year. It was really cool. She was a good basketball player.
Louis, he was good at transportation. He always called to find out if it was snowing or not, and he was a good transportation coordinator, and he would be missed.
When she was reading her Bible stuff and went to church with me.
She went to church with you?
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Yeah, and also she went to the Easter sunrise service with me in the barn. We had Ray and Helen Johnson. Yeah. They had the sunrise service in the barn, and she went to that too.